3.7 Express FM. That was a good start because the studio is absolutely packed out with people, and it's wonderful to have Mr. Mike Bayliss. Yeah, and we got Louise and Nicola.
Hello.
There, see, in well, they were together. I'm not quite together yet, but I'll talk more in a minute. I meant to say around and about is about programmes on stories, issues, charities and events, and if you are any of those, please contact me on studio@expressfm.com or terry@expressfm.com. Love to hear from you. And as you just heard, Mr. Mike Bayliss comes in about every 4 weeks to tell us everything theatre, and you've brought in these two lovely ladies.
I have
Why
indeed.
have you done that?
We're up to our necks in loveliness tonight.
We are, aren't we?
Yeah, we're here to talk about a new musical called The Code of Love.
Yes, and apparently you lovely ladies are in it, Nicola and Louise. Yeah. Yeah. What do you do? We'll find out more in a short while, but just sort of little... Do you sing, dance, or what do you do?
I do a bit of everything.
Oh, well, there you go, you see.
Bit of everything, yeah.
I'll get more out of them in a minute. So,
Mostly on the piano.
Yeah, I'll squeeze it out of them in a minute. Da-da-da-da-da-da. There you go. You see, that always happens when Mike's in.
Yeah, you miscued me that time.
I did. Yeah. They've just done a selfie. Did you see that?
I was trying to duck out of it.
Good,
Yeah.
do you want me in it? No, I'll charge. Right. So let's start off with some music and we can calm down a bit. And we're going to start off with a great track. It's from the 60s. And here we have it. I've got it right now. You see, everything's going on here. It's Martha Reeves and her Vendettas dancing in the street. That's what I was talking. And it's time to introduce my guest once again. I've got Mr. Mike Bayliss, of course. He comes in about once a month and talks about everything theatre.
Yep.
That's good, isn't it? And brought in Louise and Nicola.
Hello. Hi.
How you doing?
Very good.
Yeah. That's lovely to meet you. A little bit closer to the mic if you could, and when you speak, you don't have to get to the mic together, of course, because don't want no arguments. So
you have to choreograph it so you don't bump noses.
That's it. Don't bump noses. And so I'll start with the writer first of all, because apparently you have written The Code of Love. You haven't written the book The Code of Love.
No, I didn't.
But you've written a play about it.
Yes, it's a musical based on the book that was then based on the true story. So.
All right.
Yeah.
So how did you start that writing then? What's the history? What's your history?
Well, I discovered I've always been involved with musical theatre, but I always wanted to write a show myself. But it was about finding the right story that inspired you to think this could be done. And I came across the book The Code of Love whilst I was doing my maths degree at the University of Surrey. And the reason behind that is because my lecturer, Dr. Philip Aston, is actually a character in the book.
Really?
Yeah, so what happened was during the war there was a POW called Donald Hill who wrote a diary in a mathematical code, and it kept his secrets and his experiences during his years as prisoner of war. And 10 years after he died, the diary was actually decoded by my lecturer, Dr. Philip Aston, and he had an article about it on his website, and I thought might be a book worth reading. Purchased the book and thought this could be a brilliant musical, and so I began writing it. We put it on last year, and now we're bringing it back again to Hayling Island.
Wow, that's brilliant. So are you a local girl, first of all? Let's find out that.
Yeah,
so about you.
From Gosport.
Right, okay,
and,
that's good.
I went to Guildford for 3 years, but back in Gosport.
Right, so. Yeah. So did you go to any schools in Gosport? People know?
I hope so, yeah.
Did you?
I went to Brockhurst Junior School, and then went to Bay House.
Okay.
Senior school.
Yeah,
and then the Bay House Sixth Form College there.
So any of you guys and girls out there know you quite well then, really?
Hopefully.
My listeners.
Yeah, maybe.
That's good.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe.
So let's have a chat with Nicola then. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
That's good. And so what's your involvement then with the Code of Love?
I'm starring as Pam. She is the husband of Donald Hill, and she goes through an awful lot, a hell of a lot of love that she has for this guy. It's a really emotional story.
Right. And have you done it before?
Yes, yeah, I played Pam last year.
Right. And what's your what's your history of getting into acting and things like that?
I've always enjoyed acting and singing. It was my father whose boss ran the junior section for Gospel Amateur Operatic Society. So I got involved with the junior section, graduated up to the senior section. I've had numerous major roles through that. And that's where I met Louise, who was our rehearsal pianist. And she persuaded me to take on this fantastic part.
And are you a gospel lady as well?
I'm not. No, I was born in London.
Sorry to hear that.
I was born in London. My family moved around quite a bit, and then we settled on the south coast. It's where I live now. It's beautiful.
She hasn't let go where she's living though at the moment, has she?
I do live in Gosport.
Oh yeah, live in Gosport. Yeah. Now, so what do you hope to do in the future? Then? The pair of you, what's your ambitions? Do you work, or what's the situation?
Yeah, work by day,
right.
shows by night, pretty much for me.
Yeah.
Never bored. Never
bored.
I'd say. No, I'm always. I mean, that's how I know Mike through the Portsmouth Players. So
yeah.
I keep busy by working by the day, and then doing Code of Love by weekends and evenings, and players in the week as well. So.
Mm-hmm.
And how about you, Nicola? What do you get involved in?
It's pretty much the same,
yeah.
I work at Portsmouth University during the day,
right.
and then I throw myself into the Amdram Society at night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No sort of ambitions of becoming major stars or writers or anything like that? Do you want to do that?
Well, if Cameron McIntosh is listening, I'll just say...
That's it.
All I'll say is, it's come down to Hayling Island, first week of September. Just saying, if you want to pop down, that'd be great.
Yeah. So when's the show on? So you say?
We're
1st
running,
of September?
Yeah, first week of September. So the dates are the 3rd to the 6th of September.
Right.
And that's a Wednesday to Saturday. So we're running every single evening at 7:30.
Brilliant. That's good. And how's it going then? The rehearsals and
brilliant.
Yeah, good.
It's fantastic. We've had a few casting changes since last year,
right.
And they're just fantastic. Real energy, which is great, and it's such dedication from Lou for the entire show, which is really fantastic.
Yeah. Is she a good director? Same thing.
Yes, she is a fantastic director. She will put you through your paces,
right.
but
Good.
I can vouch for that.
Yeah. You've had dealings with her before.
She's cracked the whip at me a few times in the rehearsal room. In the rehearsal rooms.
In the rehearsal rooms.
That's private, Mike.
Yeah, it's before the watershed. No, the thing is with Mike, how did you get to know then? Through the Portsmouth Players, was it all together?
I first met Louise through the Portsmouth Players, and I've just found a link with Nicola, because regular listeners to this station might remember the soap opera that I did called Conway Street.
That's right, fabulous, yeah.
And one of my fellow actors in that was David Bennett, who is in Code of Love, and is the lovely Nicola's fiancé. And we've only just made that connection, so small world.
Yeah, right. Well, that's good. Well, Matt Farmer's upstairs.
Goodness.
Yeah. You know Matt Farmer, do you?
No, I can't say that
I do. He was the technician.
He was a technician on Conway Street.
Yeah. See, on the spot there a bit.
Everybody's here. It's a Conway Street
David will be pleased.
Sort of reunion, because I was on Conway Street for a few seconds.
You had a brief walk on part, didn't you?
Yes. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I think they were over the Isle of Wight at the time. I don't know what they did. What did they do? I don't know.
I can't remember.
I'll ask Matt, because he's now.
Yeah.
But I don't want to interrupt him, because he's off out for the night. So there you go. Right. Well, that's lovely to chat more in a while. But we're going to have a song now. What's this track? We decided to sort out.
Yeah.
My techniques have gone wrong, but I'll get it sorted. Come on. What track is it? We're going to hear track 2.
Yeah, we're going to hear track 2.
Although it's track 3 on the CD.
Yeah.
That's what confused me, yes.
We're going to hear Break This Code, which is the finale of Act 1, and it features it's a quartet between the what do we say? The POW Donald Hill and Philip Aston, and both their partners.
Yeah. And when does the piano come in? Could you play the piano, do you?
Yeah, so I'm playing... Are
you actually playing the piano on this?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Wow, there you go.
There you go.
So, here we go then.
Will someone try to break this code, or will it remain a story untold? Will I provide something to see and lay down an answer to his story? Maybe the secrets will always be there, but when I am gone, would anyone care? If I never leave this place, at least I will have some sort of trace, and my life won't be a waste. Else no one will know, no one will know.
If there's a God, please send me the key. I have to unlock these memories from the tales of his life, the events that occurred. Or perhaps he wanted to remain unheard. Did he want someone to break this code? Is that why he left it a story untold? Would he want a perfect stranger to unlock the secrets behind his behavior? He was never a friend of mine, never has, never would, or never will be.
I will sing for him this night. Now we are reaching the morning light. I will wait and think of him. Now he's alone with me. Now he's alone with me.
Will someone try to break this code, or will it remain a story untold? Will I provide something to see and lay down an answer to his story?
He has been so lost.
He sent me the key to these memories and events that occurred, or perhaps he wanted to remain unheard.
Will someone try
Like a
to
lock
break
or
this
pin,
code,
I
or
must
will it
understand
remain a
the
story
author within.
untold?
I must
They're just secrets.
Why he left these secrets behind.
Will someone try to break this code, or will it remain a story untold?
Did he want someone to break this code?
Break this code from the Code of Love, which is being put together at this as we speak, and going to start at the station in September. Is that correct? That's Louise and Nicola. We'll hear more from those in a short while. Louise and Nicola. No, Mike Bailey too. It's me. I'm Terry Powell. That's Mr. Mike Bailey. Around and about on 93.7 Express FM. Stories, issues, charities and events. And also we've got Louise and Nicola here
Hello.
as well.
Hi.
From who? Louise is the writer of The Code of Love. or she's not the writer of the book.
No.
So how did you change it? It's a big book. I can see it in front of me here. And so how did you adapt it? How was it for you to do that?
Yeah, I mean, it's, if anything, it's a changing progress from last year's production. I think first of all you just have to condense it as much as you can. You pick out the main key points of the story, and you have to work and adapt them to make it, as theatrical as possible, really. But since last year, I've actually adapted the show further. I'm trying to, fine tune it as much as possible. So, I mean, if anyone did come see the show last year, just to highlight that it's actually different to last year. I think Nikki will agree that it is a different kind of feel to it all now. But I think it's sort of now working a lot. It has improved, I think.
Oh, yeah. I
Good.
think so, yeah.
I have to tell her that.
It's one of those kind of almost unwritten rules in musical theatre that musicals aren't written, they're rewritten.
Oh, yeah.
And they're constantly evolving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Songs come and go, scenes get reordered.
Yeah.
Obviously, there are cast changes.
That's it.
So, yeah.
Yeah. And Nicola, do you sing then during this?
I do, yes.
Wow, right.
Playing Pamela, I've got a number of songs throughout the show, which is lovely.
Okay, right. So obviously you're a good singer then. We'd say that.
I would say so, yes.
Yeah. So
I saw the show last year, and yes, she's being very modest. She's a very good singer.
Oh, bless you. Thank you.
So what's it like singing? Because is it you sing to the person or to the audience that you're acting with? How does that work?
Well, it's a little bit of both, really.
Yeah.
And it depends on the song that you're singing. Some of the things that I'm singing with my husband, as it would be on stage, it is very much towards each other. And you're very much caught up in the moment with that person on stage. Whereas a more reflective song, such as "I Am Here," that I sing as a kind of part duet with Ellie, that's more directed out to the audience because it's much more reflective. So yeah, I think there's a nice balance between the songs that we have on stage.
Yeah. And it's sort of like it's not a wartime. Is it a wartime story, or is it after the war that
it's a combination?
This guy
really
decoded.
It starts off. Ultimately, the show is about. It's not so much about war itself. It's about the effects of war that it has on people's lives. So, it's ultimately the story starts in 1939. But on the side of the POW, Donald Hill, the story finishes in 1985, and we follow a journey throughout Act 2 of how he has to live and cope with everything that he endured during the war. So it is ultimately it's quite a long passage of time that's covered during the whole show, really.
Sounds an exciting thing then.
It is, and although
show.
it probably sounds like quite a serious, heavy subject matter, there are moments of comedy throughout it, aren't there?
Yes.
I mean, I was quite taken by surprise when I saw it last year how much I laughed.
Yeah.
Because, on a personal note, my own father was a prisoner of war. So I could relate to some of the stuff that the characters were going through from what I know of my own family history. Yeah. But, there's certainly moments of comedy. Yeah,
you have to lighten things up. I know it may seem really insensitive, unless you've sort of seen it, but you have to. If you look at Les Mis, that's the darkest subject ever, and you look at the Thénardiers, who are the most lovable characters ever in a musical theatre, but they're actually villains ultimately. So.
Most likeable, unlikable characters.
Absolutely.
But it goes all the way back to Shakespeare and Greek theatre as well, doesn't it? That you balance the comedy with the drama and tragedy to make it more effective.
Mm-hmm.
And with it's coming up in September, is there anything in the pipeline that you thought of to carry on with another play or whatever?
Oh, well.
Get this one over with first.
Yeah, I think so. Never say never.
No.
I think you never know how things are going to turn out. Basically, the reason we're here today, we're doing the show again, is because last year I came to this very recording studio to promote the show last year, and that's where I met Laurie Noble, who is manages the Hyads Theatre, and he said bring the show to Hayling Island. So. Who knows what? I'll never say never, but no plans in the pipeline at the moment. No. So still stepping stones. Yeah.
Not going to take it to Broadway or London or anything like that.
If you pay for me, that'd be fine.
Broadway first, then London, because you've got to try it. there first before you
try Broadway
put it
then.
on the English public.
And then see if the West End won it. Well,
That's right, yeah. That's it.
I'll think about that.
I couldn't think of West End, so Broadway just popped into my mind. So
I'll think about it.
think about that. Yeah.
Oh, we almost took it to Hong Kong.
Oh, we did,
That's
didn't
right.
we? We
Yeah.
did. We did need to take it to Hong
did
Kong. Sort of, yeah. We had a call.
And the film has got to be sorted, hasn't it?
Well, see, this is it. You never know who's out in the audience.
No, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, you don't know who
Yeah.
might have popped in just on the off chance
Yeah,
to catch something new and original.
that's right. That's
very true.
brilliant.
So,
It's
yeah.
like I met Mike Bayliss, and he's a star. You know what I mean? Star in his own right.
you.
Absolutely.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what, it's been great meeting you both, and Mike as well again.
Thank you.
But we've got one more track. I'll say goodbye after that. But what's this next track we're going to hear?
I think I'll let Nikki introduce this
Nikki,
one. Yeah.
introduce.
This is the song that I mentioned earlier. This is I Am Here, sung
Right.
between Pamela Hill and
Linda Aston.
Linda Aston. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
And the reflective piece that I mentioned.
Okay, here we go.
I wake up with him each morning, then he's gone by the day. I fear for life without him, that's why I need him here to stay. In the sunshine, in the evening, and the hours in between. In the winter, in the springtime, and every other scene. Then I am here for times when he needs me. I am there no matter what he'll do. I'll support him whatever he'll choose. So wherever he goes, there I'll go too.
I'm not with him for protection, I'm not with him for wealth. I have sworn to stay by him in sickness and in health. With his work when he needs focus, then I know to stay away. But when he wants me, I'll be waiting. All he has to do is say, then I am here for times when he needs me. I am there no matter what he'll do. I'll support him to see this thing through. If that's what he needs, then I must.
Whenever he is lonely,
If he needs a new start,
the promise we made is sacred.
till death do us part. In the sunshine, in the evening, and the times when he needs me.
In the winter, in the springtime, and every other scene.
I'll support him to see this thing through. If that's what he needs, then I must too.
I Am Here from The Code of Love. And you'll hear, it was, I'll tell you what, there's, you're going to hear that in September at the Station Theatre, it's called, is it, in Haylen Island.
That's it.
Lovely venue. And Nicola's going to be singing it.
Yes, I am.
And who do you sing it to?
Well, this
Is it
this
this
piece
piece?
is
To a
between-
friend. That's right, yeah.
It is between myself and Linda Aston.
Yeah.
We're two women about 40 years apart, but we're going through similar strife, so we
Ah.
both sing part of a song.
That's good. And I'm sure it's going to be wonderful. And thank you very much for coming in.
Oh, thank you
Lovely
for having
to have
us.
met you.
Thank you.
And tickets are £10,
Right?
Yeah.
and they're available from.
You can get them at the Hayling Island Station Theatre. Best thing is to call their box office, which is on 02392 466 363.
Brilliant. Is there a website?
If you go on our website, you'll find a link to the
That's
Station
Portsmouth
Theatre.
Players.
Website.
You
No,
say that.
our theatres. It's www.thecodeoflovemusical.com.
Brilliant. That's good. And also, what's the Portsmouth Players website? Is there one? Do you know?
They do have a
It's changed,
website,
hasn't it?
but it's
Has it just
recently.
changed?
Yeah, they've kind of updated it and made it all super duper. But they have a Facebook page.
Super duper. Right.
So check out the Facebook page for Portsmouth Players. Currently deep in rehearsals for Sister Act, which will hit the Kings this October. More of that a bit later.
And as always, I asked if you're involved in anything, Mike.
I'm not currently at the moment because I'm still getting over the old
You are?
the old dodgy kidneys.
Yeah.
But I hope to be up and fit and singing and dancing again.
That's been sorted and the spanners worked and everything.
Oh
That's
yes,
good. Okay.
yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you very much once again. So, Mike Bayliss.
Thank you very much, Terry.
And Nicola.
Thank you.
And
Louise.
Louise.
Yes.
Yes. Bye for now.